In this lecture video, let's determine the domain and range by looking at a graph. So these problems, I purposely pick them where we can actually see some points, okay? We can actually identify coordinates just simply by looking at them, all right? So how do I know what the domain and range is, okay? So the trick here is, as far as domain concerned, you got to think about on the x-axis how wide it is. So for this circle graph, the very left point is right here. The very right point is right here of the circle graph. All right, so both of these points on the graph. So in terms of the domain, I got you thinking about the x values. So -1, -2, -3. So this x value is -3. I'm not going to write the y value because that just confuses people. 1, 2, 3. The x value is 3. So the domain here is going to be from -3 to 3. Okay, since both of these points is on the line, so I will use brackets. All right, range. Okay, down and up. The lowest point for this circle graph is right here. The highest point is right here. All right, so let's write down the y value only. Okay, write down the y value only. So this y value is -1, -2, -3. This y value up here is +3. So my range is going to be from -3 to 3. All right. Let's look at this one here. All right, this is almost like a parabola with part of it cut out. So this arrow key right here tell me is keep on going left and up. But this is the ending point on the very right side. So let's write down the coordinate 1, 1. So for the domain, from left to the right, how left is this? So I'm drawing it from left to the right. How left am I coming from? -infinity. All right, all the way to where? To 1. So since that was a solid circle, I got to use a bracket. Now range, I will need to find the lowest point of my parabola. And from that, go upward. Or I can find the highest point of a parabola if my parabola opens down. Okay, so then I will describe my range as down and up. So since this weird looking parabola is open upward, all right, then it creates a lowest point right here. That lowest point, the coordinates is 0, 0. But I'm focusing on the y value when I'm doing the doing the range. So a lot of students thought I'm starting at 1. No, this 0, 0. This 0 is actually even lower than the y value 1. So it's actually from 0 keep on what? Going upward to infinity. So my range is from 0. 0, 0 was on the line, so using brackets. So it's from 0 all the way up to infinity. All right. Now this is like a little line segment. See the open circle and the solid circle? Open circle, that means, well, I'm not going to include, okay, I'm not going to include that point that I'm starting. So this is actually for domain-wise, left to the right, it's only from 1 to 2, right? Domain, left and right, 1 to 2. 2 is a solid circle, I use a bracket. 1 is open circle, so I'm not going to include that. All right, range. Now range is a tricky part. This is a tiny little line segment. So both of these y value on this line segment is actually all going to be 3. So since my solution is only one numerical value, we need to put them in set notation. Okay, it's not from 3 to 3. It's just 3. All right, let's look at this graph. The starting point is right here. Keep on going to the right and up. So for my domain, I'm starting at the x value at the starting point is 2. The y value is also 2. All right, since it's an open circle, my domain would just be from 2, parenthesis, keep on going to the right. My range will also starting from 2, keep on going to the right. All right. So the key is finding the starting point. All right, this is a straight up a parabola, open upward. So the domain of vertical parabola is always the same, -infinity to infinity. All right, this I keep on coming from the left. This I keep on going right. Range, I mentioned about range. Range changes, okay, for some of these functions we talked about before. Since my parabola opened upward, that means I have a very, very bottom point. And what is the very bottom point here? This coordinate is 1, 0. So right now I'm talking about range. So I need to focus my y value. So my y value is starting at 0, and that point is on the line. So we use a bracket. This is from 0, keep on going up, all right, to infinity. So these problems are not too difficult because I can actually identify the points, okay, that is given to us to know where we begin or where's my domain and range ends at. So when you are given a function or given an equation, then you will have to do certain things ahead of time. Just like in the objective number 4, you gotta figure certain things out ahead of time to know what the beginning and ending of your domain and range. All right, that will conclude this video. Thank you for watching.